In this video, we will show you how we builded the lighting system for the Corvette ZR1, and how you can follow along if that's something you would like to add to your own projects. Let's start first with a simple diagram. This is called a parallel circuit, and it's an electrical path which its components are connected in such a way that each one has its own separate path for the flow of electric current. This means that if one component fails or is removed, the others can still function independently. It functions in this way because same voltage is applied throughout the circuit, and the total current is the sum of the currents through the individual components. The components we will need for this circuit are 2 basic 5mm LEDs, 3 LR44 battery cells. Each one provides 1.5 volts. Also, we will need 2 cell conductors, 1 switch and 2 0.2 gauge wires, and later on an extra 0.5 gauge wire. The pins attached to an LED are called the anode and cathode. The longer pin is the anode, positive, and the shorter one is the cathode, negative. It's important to observe the polarity and connect the anode to the positive side and the cathode to the negative side to ensure proper functionality. We will use the white wire as the positive one and attach it to the anode side. After you isolate the wire, attach it to the second LED to the positive side. We will use the blue wire as the negative one and attach it to the cathode side of the LED. Also attach to the blue wire a battery cell conductor. Then isolate it. After that, make the connection with another wire to the cathode, negative sides of the both LEDs. And also attach the switch to the one of the LED positive side. It doesn't matter which one it is. And to the other loose wire of the switch, attach the other battery cell conductor. Place the batteries with the correct orientation in the battery housing. Then place the loose wires to the correct position in the battery housing. It should work without a problem. Next on, fit the components of the lighting system into the body of the car. You will also need to make the housing for the LEDs and figure out a space for the switch so the underside of the car can be easily removed without having attached any of the lighting system components. It's easier this way because there is no major risk of tearing apart the circuit, and also have easy access for the batteries change. After you attach the switch and clean up the wires, place the housing for the batteries. For this project, our only way is to place it under the engine baseboard. Complete the circuit by placing the wires into the proper position. Then add the batteries with the correct orientation. For this project, we had to always keep in mind the space available and make lots of adjustments to fit all the components into a very tight space occupied mostly by the engine and wheels. After we made sure the circuit worked fine, we continued with completing the headlights. We used for details aluminium tin, which gave an amplifying effect for the light beam. And for the glass cover, we used recycled bottle plastic. And thus we completed the entire headlight system made from scratch. For your first project, we recommend you to experiment recreating this circuit and implement it on a more simplified die-cast model, with no engine and more space in the front area to easily fit all the parts without risking damaging the circuit. If you have any questions, leave a comment, we will answer to all. And tell us if you like this type of content or what should we build next. Thanks all for watching. Leave a like and subscribe, it helps us a lot.